Welcome back, Flare community. Happy Friday. And yes, it is Flare Finance Friday. This is the 5th week of the weekly community-driven investment portfolio. So first and foremost, let's do the rounds. Welcome Bear Hunter. We've got David in the house. We've got Abdul and Raphael too. Nice of you guys to join me. And before we jump in, I would just like to say a big thank you for all the support. And also, if it sounds a little bit windy here, that's because in the UK there is a current storm. So if you hear that on the mic, I do apologize. There's nothing I can really do about that. Hey, what's good? Eco, and we got Grumpar in the house as well. Gold member, nice. So yeah, let's, I guess, address the elephant in the room. There's no hiding the fact that the portfolio is going to be obliterated this week. You know, Songbird, it seems like it's slowing down the pace, but if we look at the other assets such as XFi, and this is on the daily as well, I'd hate to look at this on the weekly. Look at that, not too good at all. And we have SFIN as well, which has recently took a bit of a dump. Still, I'm very intrigued from this price range because, you know, at some point it's going to be at a price where people are going to want to buy it more. You know, at the minute, people are just claiming their rewards, they're selling it, and this is obviously creating a downward pressure, but sooner or later, it's going to get to the price where people want to buy it. And you have to remember, especially with SFIN, that there are only 11,000. So we'll see how that goes. So if you just bear with me 1 second, I just need to bring something up on the other screen. And yeah, we can get into the weekly adjustments for the portfolio. So bear with me. I did think I had this ready, but here we go. Right, so, and actually before we do jump into the polls, I did just want to remind you guys, you know, these DeFi protocols, you've got to zoom out for the bigger picture, right? This is Uniswap, one of the most prominent decentralized exchanges, and you know, it started at around $7 and it went right down to $2. And yes, this is excluding all of the big wicks that you might see on the decentralized exchange, but this is just a small time period from, you know, October 2020 all the way up to November 2020. But if you zoom out and you look at the bigger picture, you can see the potential where this goes, you know, and I think patience really does have a lot to say in this investment world. So here is the poll for this week. And we're just going to go through and do what we normally do, starting with question 1 or poll 1. What shall we do with the Songbird? And what we're going to do here is D is the most popular option. We're going to keep it in Songbird. That's all good. What shall we do with the claimed SFIN? And that's from E to H, E to H, and E. We're going to put this into the SFIN pool. So we'll do that in a second. And finally, what shall we do with the XFi? Because our portfolio was originally split. It's about a third each, I think. And XFi, what we're going to do is just keep the XFi. Interesting. So it looks like it's going to be quite the simple week. We're going to claim everything and basically just put it all into the SFIN pool. So we've got a 5 10,000th here, another 5 10,000th here, and a 3 10,000th. So let's jump in, I guess. Let's get claiming. And I'd love to know what you guys are doing with your Flare Finance kind of pools, if you have any strategies or anything like that. For me personally, I'm keeping it pretty basic. I'm actually withdrawing my, on my personal account, I'm actually withdrawing my stake here in the farm for Wrapped Songbird, and that's just during the periods of like Thursday early morning and Saturday as well, because I want to retain the ability to cast my own delegation votes. You know, they have had some problems here with distributing the delegation rewards, so I just thought it might be best just to do it myself, and then I get rid of all that hassle. So let's see what happens. And after we've updated the portfolio, I wouldn't mind taking a look at the Fleur loans, especially this one significant loan, which is very under collateralized, and I'll give you my thoughts on that in a second. First of all, let's claim this one here. Then we can put all this back into the pool. So there we go. Eco from Indonesia. What time is it there, Eco? Hey, Grandpa, what do you think about the storms? It's getting pretty windy here, isn't it, in the UK? Let's see what we've got here. Give it a second. And I also did notice that Josh Edwards, who is the VP of engineering for Flare, he actually announced a new node download, or an upgrade, sorry. So I'm hoping that it resolves some of these issues. You know, I currently have to refresh this every so often. It's no big deal for me, but it would be great to have this, you know, acting seamlessly. Change staking. Eco, that makes sense, because normally I actually stream a lot later, and you know, it's great to stream at this time as well, because it's a lot earlier than normal, and you get to meet some new people, and it's a pleasure to have you joining us today. Hey, we've got Mason Bennett in the house, who's just joined as a contributor. Welcome, my friend. And to get the full Flare community experience, I would highly recommend joining the Discord, and I think we do have the all of the links in the description. Yeah, I'm thinking the same, Grandpa, 20k. So actually, let's just do a quick calculation, because I am actually intrigued about this. If we go to CoinMarketCap, and let's say, if we look here at the SFIN pool, sorry, the SFIN price here on Flare Finance, it's looking at 26. Let me just copy this real quick. And what we're going to do is times that by the amount of SFIN that there is. So this would be a fully diluted market cap of 288 million. And you've got to bear in mind that the circulating supply is nowhere near this value at the minute. But say it was fully diluted, it's going to be 288 million. And if we look down here on CoinMarketCap, we'll try and find something which is similar and see whereabouts that puts it in terms of the top 100. Sorry guys, you might not be able to see this. I'm scrolling pretty fast. Here we go, 288. Put it somewhere around here, 170th. So that's at the current price as well. And you know, I do have high hopes for SFIN. You know, there is some interesting functionality that's going to come as a holder, and the thing that I'm really looking forward to is the APY cloud, and I'm going to do a video on that a little bit more in the future, but that's something for another time. So let's have a quick look and update the values and update our spreadsheet. So let's go back to Flare Farm, and the only thing that we changed really this week was the amount of SFIN here. So we're going to go over to our trusty spreadsheet and paste that in there. This one can be brought across. This one can be brought across. I've already changed the formulas and stuff, and there we have it. So looking pretty bleak here. That's the portfolio value for this week. Let me just zoom in on that for you guys. 9,937. So almost a 50% loss since the start. But, you know, in this game, patience is everything, and you should never get too emotionally attached to your investments. You know, I still believe that Flare Finance is a solid project, and especially once they iron out these kinks, one of them being the issue with the loans. I'm going to take a quick look at this right now. If we look at the XFi loans, basically, if you have XFi, you can use that as collateral to open a nest and take a loan out in Canary dollars here, right? But the issue is, as you can see here, recovery mode is true. Now, if we look in the stability pool, Sorry, if we look down here in the stability pool, there's not that much considering this, about $250,000. But what's really worrying is this bit here. Total collateralization is 50%, and that is well below the 110% threshold. Now, if we go to the liquidations here, you can see that there is this huge loan, right? Which is sitting at 44%, just under 44% collateralization, right? And this loan, $8.5 million, right? It's becoming a problem because basically this loan should be liquidated, but it can't be liquidated because there isn't enough in the stability pool to do so, right? The stability pool only consists of $250,000. So if we look at this, so what normally happens is the money from the stability pool is used to pay off the debt, and the people that enter the stability pool with their canary dollars will get Songbird in return. Now, with this particular loan, this very high loan, if someone was to pay this off, they would only receive the collateral of 44%. So there is no incentive for people to enter the stability pool because they will be getting less value in terms of Songbird than the canary dollars which they put in. So this is a real problem, and I did have a message from, or a small conversation on Twitter with Flintstone, who's one of the administrators, at Flare Finance, and he did say that they are working on it, but this is currently a problem. It really is, and I'm looking forward to the resolution. So I guess that's about it today, and yeah, just a quick reminder, if you are a member and you do want to participate in this, every week on Thursday, I do launch a poll, and all you have to do is click one of these and put your vote in, and that's basically the concept behind this community-driven portfolio. So, yeah, that's it. Once again, I'd just like to thank you all for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I wish you all an incredible weekend as always. Thanks for stopping by, and until next time, I'm out.
We have liftoff.